Hi guys, thanks for clicking on my video and welcome to my latest review. One of my biggest sources of frustration in the kitchen comes from my oven. Whether it's not having enough space because I've only got 2 shelves, or it's trying to cook multiple things at the same time, like the roast potatoes that want 180 degrees, the chicken that wants 160 degrees, I'm always frustrated trying to fit everything in. When I go around to friends' houses and I see their double oven, I get very jealous. At the same time, my microwave sits in the corner, taking up valuable worktop space, and the only time it ever gets used is when I need to defrost something. So I was delighted when AO.com gave me the chance to review and test the Russell Hobbs Mini Kitchen. If you've not used AO.com before, I could highly recommend them. From the email telling you when your product's going to get delivered, to the text in the morning with your 1 hour time slot, and then the friendly smile from the delivery guy when he hands over your new toy. You won't be disappointed if you give them a go. Let's get the product out of the box and we'll take a closer look at everything you get with the Russell Hobbs Mini Kitchen. When you open the box, you'll be pleased to see that there's not many parts, so it's really easy to get set up and ready to go and start cooking. First up, you get the Russell Hobbs Mini Kitchen itself. It connects to the mains with just a single standard plug socket, so there's no difficult installation, there's no difficult setup. Plug it in, switch it on, and you're just about ready to go. You also get the instruction booklet, which explains everything you need to know on how to operate the device, and it also explains the initial priming that you have to do. Basically, you have to switch the hobs on for about 20 minutes, and then switch the oven on for about 20 minutes, just to cool the elements. Once that's done, it's ready to start cooking. Other than that, all you're going to need is something to cook on. So you get a single shelf, you get the grill tray, and you get a handle. And that's basically it. So really simple to set up and get going. Let's take a closer look at the mini kitchen itself. So the Russell Hobbs Mini Kitchen consists of 2 hot plates on top and then the oven/grill down below. The hot plates come in different sizes. You've got the larger hot plate, which is 1000 watts, and then the smaller hot plate, which is 750 watts. That gives you a little bit of versatility depending on the size of pot you want to use and the amount of food that you want to cook. Then down below we've got the top loading oven/grill. It's operated from this large, easy to hold handle at the front. One thing I like about the door is it's not free flowing. There's different points in the opening mechanism. With the glass frontage, that stops any nasty accidents of the oven door just falling straight forward and hitting off the worktop down below. The whole unit is operated from these 3 large knobs on the side. So you've got the top knob, which adjusts the temperature all the way up to 230 degrees. The middle knob is to choose which item you want to operate. One of the downsides of the Russell Hobbs Mini Kitchen is you can only use either the hot plate or the oven at any one time. You can't use both. So if you want to use it as your main kitchen device, you have to be quite creative on the meals that you're going to cook. Spinning this dial, the first position switches on the top element, which is used for grilling. The second position switches on the bottom element, which is used to keep food warm. Then you can have both elements on, which is used to cook food as normal in the oven. And then you've got the 3 positions for operating the top plate, either using the large one, the small one, or both at the same time. Finally, the third dial is your timer. So it's a rotary timer which will click as it goes and then sound a ding when it's ready to go. One other point to notice on the timer, when you've got the middle knob set to neutral, if you turn the timer knob anti-clockwise, this option here is the defrost option. So what that does is, rather than using heat like a microwave would do to defrost your food, this allows the fan inside to switch on and just circulate air around the food to help it defrost without heat, which might start the cooking process. Inside, you've got your single shelf, which is on a couple of runners, and you've also got your grill pan, which also sits flush on the runners. So plenty of space to cook lots of food in the mini kitchen. The Russell Hobbs Mini Kitchen can be utilised in many scenarios, from a student flat, an apartment, a staff room or a staff canteen. But for me, the beauty of the Russell Hobbs Mini Kitchen is as an extra device in your kitchen to supplement your oven, giving you increased capacity to cook. If I'm entertaining, I can have the main meal cooking in the main oven, while the party food, like these homemade sausage rolls that I'm about to cook, can be browning away in my Russell Hobbs Mini Kitchen. When it comes to the size, while it's a little bit taller and a little bit deeper than a standard microwave, it's no wider, so it won't take up much extra space on your worktop, but for me it's a lot more versatile and a lot more useful than my microwave, which I don't use very often. Let's see how the sausage rolls get on. Well, the proof is in the pudding, or in this case the sausage rolls, so let's see how we get on. Well, they do look pretty good, even if I do say so myself. I think we're going to enjoy eating those. Nice one, Russell Hobbs Mini Kitchen. A job well done. So to sum up some of the positives about the Russell Hobbs Mini Kitchen, you get 2 hot plates of varying sizes and varying power, which gives you great versatility on what you want to cook. Then the oven / grill down below, whether you're defrosting, simply warming, grilling or using the main oven, this little mini kitchen can do the whole lot without taking up too much additional space compared to a conventional microwave. For me, it's a great additional device in your kitchen, giving you extra capacity, more shelves and more versatility. For others, they might see it as a great little mini main device. If that is the case, just bear in mind you can only use one of the hot plate or the oven at any one time, so you have to be quite creative on what you're cooking with it. Finally, design. I love the black design. I think it's very modern, I think it's very eye-catching, and it'll look pride of place in my kitchen. Guys, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. If you've got any questions, or indeed if you decide to buy one, let me know in the comments, and see you next time. Cheers!